What's up, everybody? I'm Brooklyn Strong with my hipster glasses on, coming to you from Park Slope, Brooklyn. Park Slope, look at this. There go the pizza town. I love it. So I am in New York, Park Slope, Brooklyn. Love life transformation coach Lisa Concepcion. You can find me at lovequestcoaching.com. And today I am talking to you from the streets of Brooklyn, New York, Park Slope. I'm actually meeting a client in a half hour. I figured I'd sit and chill and do a live, walk around the streets, show you a little bit of what goes on and what's good in Park Slope. It's noisy this way, so I'm going to take it back this way. It's going to be noisy no matter what, because I'm in New York and it is loud, baby. There's my dad. Dad, how are you watching me on the live? I'm walking around, and you're picking me up in like an hour. So, yeah, today, this morning, I posed a topic, a question on my Facebook, and it goes like this. It says that if you still have love for an ex, it means that either you never loved them to begin with, or you still do. Da, da, da. So what does that mean? Like, wow, people are discussing it on my wall, and they're talking about, you know, can you really have love for an ex? What about when you just have a terrible falling out with the ex? Are there some exes that you can be friends with? Are there some that you cannot? Like, what goes on with this life? And so I am exploring that topic right here on a Facebook Live. I'm actually at the corner of Prospect Place and 5th Avenue. I think this is also like 79th or whatever, but it's a place called Miriam, and I'm going to have a wonderful reconnection with somebody from lives ago who are working with me for coaching. I'm so excited to see this person, but in the interim, boom, coaching via the Facebook Live about how can we have harmonious, beautiful relationships with our exes, if you choose it. Some people, they deserve a swift kick in the ass, and they don't deserve to be friends with you anymore because they were toxic, or they just weren't, I'm getting hot with these glasses, I'm gonna take them off. You know, they weren't a good energy. It wasn't a good relationship, or it just was damaging. You know, I have people like that in my life. You know, people that they came into my life, and I was with them for a time, and then, you know, off into the ether they went and on with their lives, and love and life, do not come near me again. Then there are other people who are more of a soulmate, soul connection, deeper, like you just know that this person is going to be like in your life in some way until you leave this earth. And very, very rare people. And I feel that sometimes there are people who fit into this category, but society tells us that we shouldn't be friends with our exes, so you blow off these gem of people. But because the energy is so strong and you're so connected, it's like impossible. Like, you could do really bad shit to each other, but you always have a forgiving heart, and you're always like, yeah, dude, that was fucked up, but like, I get where you were, I get where I was, why that happened, I understand it, and I still like have love for you, for, like, despite that. And so we're cool with each other. I forgive you, you forgive me, we move on, all is well. Takes a lot of maturity. It takes a lot of, I'm going to actually pan this way. You can get a look at some of the brownstones, city lines, tree lined street in Brooklyn. I love it. I'm walking around Brooklyn. It's a hot ass humid day in New York City in July. I'm getting sweaty lip. Wow. Now I know what it's like to be in New York in July. It feels just like Miami. But yeah, I'm walking around, and it was a topic that popped into my head from the universe, came in, because sometimes what I do is when I think of these topics, I'm like, all right, universe, what do the people need? What's a topic that's like churning in me that I know I can give to them? And it was a thing about that I heard, and boom, it popped into my head about the ex the ex. If you still have love for your ex, does it mean that you never stopped loving them, or that you still love them, or does it mean that you never did? If you still have love for the ex. Like I said, I got love for everybody. Doesn't mean everybody has access, right? Doesn't mean everybody's gotten access to the mind, to the soul. It means that you have boundaries, healthy boundaries, super important. So even though, like, I'll give you an example, right? So my ex-husband, the gent, this is a throwback thing from my followers might remember the gent from way back a couple of years ago, right? He'd come out on my Facebook, come out on my YouTube. And we know each other since we were 20 and 21 years old. This is 27 years that I know this person. We like grew up together, right? So I'm going to keep walking so we see more of the Brooklyn vibe. And so for me personally, there's a time that people shift into like family, like chosen family. And I think the thing that was so difficult for us when we were separating and divorcing was that we didn't know what we were creating next. We didn't know how we could be so loving and caring for one another. But then what happens next? Like, do we just not ever talk to each other again? And then when we determined that, I'll show you these behind me. So nice. Look at that. Really nice. So anyway, when my ex-husband and I kind of got it through our heads that we could choose to create whatever we want, right? Like, we went into the court and we got divorced, and I signed the paper and I was like, it was a disaster. I was a disaster. Like, couldn't even breathe. It was a mess. And then I, like, clicked with me where I was like, this that just happened, me signing these papers, this whole court drama scene is a bag of bullshit. It doesn't speak my soul. It never will. Like, listen, guy in the robe, judge, you don't tell me who I get to love and who I don't love. Like, fuck off. So once I got that, and then I just made a decision, like, I'm going to love whoever I want. And pieces of paper and ceremonies over on a, on a cliff or whatever, a wedding, whatever your deal is, it doesn't truly speak your soul. This is just like, for show. This is just like, and people get attached to that. But then when you get quiet and you start to say, what does my soul say? And that's when you have divine love. That's a whole other game. That's when you're like, dude, you want to date another chick? Okay, does she make you happy? Are you happy with this life? Are you learning? Are you growing? All right, cool. Then go, have at it. And like, love and light to both of you. Awesome. Love it. Fantastic. Like, you want genuinely all good things for that person. I put it on my post. I said, I love you too, Val. I love you too, baby. I'm sending that shit right back to you. I love it. So I basically tell people all the time, like, dude, you just gotta like love up on people. Just like, love is like the never-ending commodity. It's like it never runs out. And like people who close off to love, no bueno. You start banging yourself out, your business suffers, you close your heart chakra. You guys can check out a necklace that I have, that I got while home from my cool friend, Naveen, out there. I forget if it's Navin or Naveen. I have to make up a name for this guy, but he's on Long Island. I went to his gemstone thing. I did a video about this too. All the things that you need when you have an open heart, open. Like, I'm ready to receive universe. Look at me. I'm walking down the street in Brooklyn. I don't know what's going to happen to me today, who I'm going to meet, what I'm going to see, whatever. But you're open. See? So, open for love, to give love, to receive love, 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 love all over. Okay. So, when that applies to your ex, everybody benefits. Everybody benefits. You benefit. They benefit. If you have children together, they benefit. Because the deal is, so like, genuine, authentic, straight up love. And this was the thing that I said, love that way. Like, somebody asked me, what's the definition of love? And I'm like, well, in the context of this, I will say, and how I wrote it in the thread, very me, no bullshit, typical, right? I said, love is like the highest vibe, most intense level of fucks given for another person without any attachment. And so you're just free to be like, dude, I love you. I want you to be happy, harmonious, joyous in your life, prosperous, successful, all this. I don't necessarily need to physically be there to see it. I'm detached. And if I do see it, even better. If I could experience that joy with you and see it happen, and not necessarily like, you know, be the first face you see when you wake up in the morning. But if that's the way it's supposed to be now, then cool. Dude, I will take love wherever it comes from. And I will give it. Like, even the exes who were total, like, dipshits, I still have, like, as people, I'm like, you're a human. I have love for you. Who you are now isn't the same as what you were when you were with me. You were, like, in a different place in your life. So whatever. Like, if I see you, I, like, die. It's energy. I'm probably not going to ever see these people again anyway because our energy is different. Oh, look, there's a truck coming. This is going to be noisy. I'm trying to walk like quiet streets so that you could get a sense of me chilling and walking around. Usually I'm walking around Miami, so this is like very different. Now you can get the energy of me walking around Brooklyn, Park Slope, lovely. Give you a pan of the street. See? Give you a little panty pan. What goes on? But hot tamales, it is humid in NYC. Oh, this is beautiful right here. I'll show you this. Look at this. This is nice. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Super pretty. Super pretty. So, yeah, it's like a nice little tree-lined street that I'm walking up with church. Beautiful, nice, everything nice. And I'm coming to you from Park Slope, Brooklyn. So, I throw it out to you guys. There's a discussion link on my wall, and it's all about this exact topic. It's about, you know, friends with the ex. Can it happen? How does it happen? When does it happen? How does it not happen? Just let me tell you, like I said, there are people who come to me, and they're going through a breakup, and right away, usually the guy is all about the let's be friends. Honey, you need time in between. You know, when I'm talking about a breakup or a divorce, even my own, there was time that I needed, that we both needed apart to sort it out, to heal, to make sense of like the clusterfuck of shit that we just went through, the explosion of emotional bullshit. Like, what the hell? And then once you make sense of that and you heal from that and your heart then opens again, you could just be like, all right, cool, it's good. We're all good. Everything's good. I learned so much. We're good. Love and light, all good. But then you make decisions. You make decisions. You say, you know, do I want this person in my life? To how much? What's the boundaries? It's the setting of the new boundaries. You have children together. How are you co-parenting? Now it becomes more about a dear friendship for the benefit of the children, the benefit of yourself, your peace of mind. So a lot of people make the mistake of letting ego and bullshit and drama cloud their judgment when it comes to loving an ex. And a lot of people want to do the let's be friends thing because they don't want the guilt of the breakup. And typically it's the guy, the girl wants to hold on, and the girl's like, but you said we can be friends. You said we can be friends. And the guy's like, yeah, but I'm not calling you every day. Like, relax. And, you know, that's what ends up happening. Why? Because the woman is attached. That's right, dude. Michael, no city like New York City. I totally feel you, dog. Again, check out little Brooklyn. Brooklyn, beautiful. Park Slope, Brooklyn. Love it, love it. I'm excited. I'm going to do a coaching session with someone, dear former colleague from my days doing PR. Very excited to be working with her. She's going to do amazing on my 90-day immersion one-on-one coaching program. Knock her on her ass. She's going to love it, transform, handle stuff in her career, in her love life. We got a nice long list of amazing things that she wants to do for herself, and I'm so blessed to be trusted to go on that journey with her and help her think about things in a different way to help her advance quicker. And that's what I do for the people. Hi, guys. Nice. What are we eating today? Hello. We're working on a brownstone. See, beautiful. There's a lot of like restoration stuff happening. You guys are doing good. Nice. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. Let's see. Where's my focus? Where's my focus? Oh, here we go. I'm back in focus again. But one thing that I definitely urge people is to really go inward and search yourself and ask yourself the questions about the ex. Nobody should be trying to ram themselves down your throat as the whole like, let's be friends, let's be friends, let's be friends. Like, if you're not feeling it and you're not ready and you have more healing that you need to do, mosquito on my arm. They love me because I'm so sweet. I just caught him. He was like on my arm biting me. I'm like, so hi, how you doing? Nice. So that's my message for the day. I mean, I know it's a short and sweet little lowdown live, but I got to get ready for my session with my new client, who's a client from people that I know from before in my life in PR. Amazing how the world works. And that's in about 5 minutes. So I wanted to just take you on a quick little tour of Brooklyn, Park Slope. And it's a hot ass day in July. Look at that. I got my sweat going. And definitely think about your relationship with your ex. If things are stressful and things are strained and you've been divorced already a couple of years, handle that shit. I help couples do this. You have kids involved and you're fighting over stupid, petty bullshit. It's rattling up the vibe, dude. Those kids, they need their parents to be harmonious and like self-reliant in their emotional IQ. A lot of emotionally immature people out there being like, fuck you too, da, da, da. And the kids are like, what the hell's going on? And so, you know, the kids will grow up, they'll turn 18, they'll be like, fuck off, mom and dad, I'm out, because you guys were shit shows my whole life. So think about it. Think about, you know, getting your emotions in order as far as going inward, being very, coming from a place of kindness, mainly to yourself, right? Life's too short for bullshit. I say it all the time. And, you know, it's just kind of like unnecessary to have these muddied relationships where truly if you come together and you come from a heart of collaboration and a heart of understanding and an open heart, you can really do amazing things together. And life is a big journey, honey bunny. The person that used your ex today, you don't know what can happen. They could help you with business. They could help you, I don't know, whatever. Something in life that has yet to be revealed. So, always, if it's not from a place of dysfunction and, you know, just people who did you wrong, you know, that you're like, I wouldn't be this friend, kiss my ass, you know? But if you have kids together and you built a life together and that there were a lot of good in that life, why not, man? Love is eternal, and it is bountiful and abundant. Always try to like remember, man, you're like, there's no limit on love. Just love everybody. Doesn't mean they gotta be around you every day, but have love for everybody in your own special way. All right, everybody, I love you. Spread the love. Coming to you from Park Slope, Brooklyn. And if you want to check out more on me and the work that I do to help people transform their love lives and get their shit handled so they can be harmonious, you can check me out at lovequestcoaching.com. That's lovequestcoaching.com. And for your singles who are watching, who are having a shit show time dating online, I got a free gift there for you, which you can sign up for. And I have more free gifts coming, so totally join my list. Get to lovequestcoaching.com and you'll get free stuff from me, free tips, free insights, shit that I'm not putting on Facebook, because Facebook's all about, you know, the show. The other stuff is more about you and how I serve you.
Send me the text.
And so that's there, lisaconcepcion.com or lovequestcoaching.com. Love and light, everybody. Mwah.